everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is BookList Thursday, and BookList Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of book thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. So today is kind of continuing on in our theme of January, taking a look back at what we've read before, what we maybe want to read coming up, what we should have read last year. So today's topic is new authors that we want to try in 2023. So I have 5 authors I want to give a try to that have kind of been on my list for a while, and some I have quite a few books by them. I just haven't read them yet. Story of my life, right? Anyways, first one I want to give a try to this year is McFadden. So she apparently writes these amazing thriller, suspense, mystery, creepy books, and I want to give that a shot. I do have a couple of books of hers downloaded on my Kindle because Kindle Unlimited is there and I'm using it, but I keep seeing her books. It like they keep just like slapping me in the face, like I need to read them. So that's one author I want to give a try to from a thriller perspective. I have one more from a thriller perspective, and I have 2 books actually by her. So this is Sarah Pierce. I have The Retreat and I have The Sanatorium somewhere over there. So another kind of suspenseful, but I think more like isolated thriller vibes from here. So this one, they couldn't wait to stay here, but now they can't leave. They do anything to escape. Most came here to recharge and refresh, but someone is here for revenge. And every time I like page through, it looks like she has like James Patterson short chapters, 1 or 2 pages at the most. So I feel like this is something I can totally devour. So I'm already excited for the writing style as well as kind of the themes that she has. I believe Sanatorium's similar vibes. So looking forward to reading books by her. Let's see. The next few I think are more historical fiction new authors to me that I want to give a try. So first one, Beatrice Williams. I've had her books on my radar for far too long. So this one is Summer Wives, and I like the premise of this book because we are post World War II. We're in the early 1950s, and we're dealing with kind of the results from World War II. So a number of widows now are in the United States and potentially seeking second marriages, and families are starting to combine, and it's kind of changing the way the family structure is kind of going forward. And so this kind of follows a story related to that. So I'm excited to give it a try. Next one, I want to read a book by Jennifer Egan. I've had Manhattan Beach on my radar for way too long. Again, really excited for this one. So this one, let's see, we have Anna, who is 12 years old as she accompanies her father to visit Dexter Stiles, a man who she assumes is pretty crucial to the survival of her family. She's mesmerized by the sea beyond the house where she's visiting them, and by some charged mystery between these 2 men. Years later, her father's disappeared and the country is at war. Anna works at the Brooklyn Naval Yard as the first female diver, so I'm super interested in that. The most dangerous and exclusive of occupations, repairing the ships that will help America win the war. One evening at a nightclub, she meets Dexter Stiles again and begins to understand the complexity of her father's life, the reasons he might have vanished. It's the atmosphere of a thriller, with propulsive exploration of a transformative moment in American history from one of the greatest writers of our time. So really interested in this one. I'm wondering if there's like spy aspects to this. I don't know. I'm making some assumptions. The only thing that has kept me from reading this book is the fact that I have really bad font judgment. I judge books by their font and how wide their margins are, and this is tiny. So, but I need to just buckle in and give it a try, which is why I'm adding her to my list. And then the next author I need to give a try is Jennifer Chavarini. I have a few books. I have Mrs. Lincoln's Dressmaker, I have The Spy Mistress, and then I just borrowed this one from the library to do a try chapter, which is Switchboard Soldiers. So she does a lot of historical fiction. I like that it's multiple kind of timeline focuses. So this one is, let's see, 1861 And this one's 1970. And then obviously Lincoln's Dressmaker gives you an idea. So super excited. I like just the subjects she picks up on has me so intrigued. So this one is a true Union woman is as true as steel. So born to a slave-holding aristocracy, thank you, in Richmond, Virginia. I should give this to Krista. And educated by Northern Quakers, Elizabeth was a paradox of her time. When her native state seceded in April of 61, Van Loo's convictions compelled her to defy the new Confederate regime, pledging her loyalty to the Lincoln White House. I'm there for it. Her courage would never waver, even as her wartime actions threatened not only her reputation, but also her life. And then this one we have, it takes place during World War I. It's the women of the U.S. Army Signal Corps who broke down gender barriers in the military, validated women as essential workers, and battled a pandemic as they helped lead the Allies to victory. So again, like she's taken some really heavy topics and telling this from a woman's perspective. I'm super excited about these as well, and I've heard really good things about her as an author. So those are 5 authors I want to give a try to. Maybe I'll do a little vlog. That could be fun. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, if you've read any books by these wonderful authors, tell me if there's one I need to start with or one I need to stay away from. I would love your input. Otherwise, head over to Sarah's channel and see what she has picked for the authors she wants to give a try to this year. So head over there, links in the description, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye.